Hello everyone and welcome to this video. In this video, we will use the PLC Lab software to test our project. This is the PLC Lab software. I have created a project in the PLC Lab. You can see here a gate and to push buttons to open and close the gate. In this course, you will get an introduction to PLC Lab and learn how to create a simple project in PLC Lab, as well as how to connect PLC Lab to TIA portal to test your program. Now, we need to connect PLC Lab to PLC simulation to test our program. To connect PLC Lab to PLC simulation, we need a specific function which is provided when you set up the PLC Lab software. We will use this function in our project in TIA portal. So, we add this function to our project and then we call it in the main function. You don't need to know everything about how to connect PLC Lab to TIA portal right now. The introduction to PLC Lab will provide all the information you need. Now, we save our project and click on Compile to check for any errors. Then, we start the simulation and we download the logic into the PLC. We click on Search. Once we find our PLC simulation, we download our logic into it. Now we start the PLC and click on Finish. Now, we click on Monitoring to test our logic. Next, we go to PLC Lab. And we connect PLC Lab with PLC simulation. We click on Run, then select S7 PLC Sim 1500 and we click on OK. Now, we can start testing the logic. As you can see, we can open and close our gate with the push buttons. If we press both buttons at the same time, the gate stops moving. You can see that we can open and close the gate without any pause between the opening and closing actions. This is not good for our gate. So we need to improve our program. We will add a 4-second delay between the opening and closing of the gate. Now, we go to our program in TIA portal and add a new network. We call this network Gate Up Delay. Next, we add an off delay timer to our program. We call the data block of this timer gate up delay. TIA portal creates the data block for this timer and saves it under system blocks. We set the timer delay to 4 seconds. We use the output gate down as input for this timer. Next, we connect the output of the timer to the logic for opening the gate. We find this output under the data block of the timer. And we connect the output Q to our logic for opening the gate. After connecting this input to the logic, we invert it. Now, we repeat the same steps for closing the gate. We call this network gate down delay. Now we insert another off delay timer and call its data block gate down delay. We set the delay time to 4 seconds. Next, we connect the output of the timer to the logic for closing the gate and we invert this input. Now, we save our project and click on Compile. There are no errors or warnings. Now, we can download the logic to the PLC and start testing our program. As you can see, we have added a 4-second delay between opening and closing the gate. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.